rich.
Hey, this is Tommy McClellan, and you're listening to Talking with Tommy on WICR.
I live in a van down by the river.
Ever wonder what type of shampoo Donald Trump uses? I'm talking about that and more, including topics like what your grandmother had for lunch and why God has a freaky sense of fashion. So stay tuned, because it's all happening live.
I'm gonna do it.
My mama said that. My mama said that.
What is up, Westchester? This is your host, Tommy McClellan. I am here with my good friend, the very fast, the very nice, and the very talented Xavier King. X-Man, how are you doing?
Oh, man. I'm great, bro. Thank you.
No, dude, thank you for being here. So, for those of you listening, for those of you who don't know, Xavier King, that's his full name. I call him X-Man. We've known each other for a few years now. He's one of my good buddies. Very nice dude. He owns and is the creator of his own clothing line, right? X, tell him all about it.
Yeah, so I have a clothing line called Beyond Space, if you don't know. And it started when I was in high school, and I'm kind of just still doing it, you know?
Right.
While in college and frustrated.
All right, dude. So I mean, what got you into doing that? Like, what inspired you to go into the clothing line and work on that?
Honestly, it all started in my French class in grade 10 when my French teacher was rambling about French history and other history. And at the time, you know, I was young, you know, but I started thinking a lot, listening to Wiz Khalifa a lot.
Okay.
Don't credit him on that. But at the time, it was cool, and I don't know, I kind of just started thinking about my lifestyle and like what I really liked, and the interest in fashion and style just kind of popped in, and I just started thinking about what I want to do in life, and Beyond Space was the idea.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I know you gave me one of your hats, or sold me one of your hats rather, to just to wear, and it's like one of my absolute. I don't wear many hats. I have like 2 hats I love, and that is one of them. It's a very cool logo, very cool design and fashion, and you're very talented with it. And
I appreciate that, bro.
Oh yeah, dude, no problem.
That.
And I'm not just saying that because you're on my radio show.
Yeah, I hope not.
No, you're very good at it, and
Cool.
Genuinely, I can't wait till the more and more this gets out to the public. I think people are gonna see how good you are with all of this designing.
Hopefully, man.
And hopefully it spreads like wildfire. So, yeah. Hopefully it is already. But with that said, do you have any new designs or outfits per se coming out soon?
Well, right now I'm working on a new collection. That's gonna be releasing at the end of April for the Iona Fashion Club. So, shout out Iona for the Fashion Club and what I'll be doing there. Well, I did it last year, but I'm gonna do it again this year, and it's gonna be cool. So, anybody who's listening right now and who's down to check that out, come through and support, because I'll be dropping my line there.
All right, that'll be great. That's gonna be where. And one more time, where did you say that was?
Well, it's gonna be within the first release is gonna be within the Iona Fashion Club, which is probably gonna be at the top of Spelman. I'm not sure what that section's called.
Right. So Iona College, and then there's a dining hall part of a building called Spelman.
Yeah.
On campus, right?
Yeah.
So, a lot of the times, when somebody gets into this type of business, like when comedy, Adam Sandler really inspired me to get into comedy. Did you have any clothing designer inspirations that really made you want to go into it or increased your desire to go into it?
I think in the beginning it was more intrinsic to myself, you know. It was more like
right.
my own, like, trying to be cool, because it's always about style. And I'm always looking at it where I'm like, how can I improve my style? Because, you know, it's an attractive feature, you know what I mean? So I always look at that, and I'm always trying to revamp my style. So it all started from just me focusing on myself, but eventually I grew out to, like, you know, really appreciating what others do, and I think that comes with the music I listen to. A lot of artists play a role in that, and yeah, I don't know, a lot of movies now, a lot of movie directors, and
That's
you know,
cool.
stuff like that. Actors.
Yeah,
per
for
se.
sure. And definitely clothing helps with appearance and image and everything. Where I grew up, I grew up in upstate New York, which I know you know. It's just a very just like poor camouflage wearing area.
But
So-
it's amusing though. I like that. It's amusing.
Yeah,
It's
but like,
you know,
it's so uncool though. I get there now because I've been around you and been here for the past couple years. I get there and I'm just like, oh, I just cringe. So like, maybe we can start to take your clothes and migrate them up north.
dude, I'd probably just revamp everything that everybody's wearing up there.
Yeah.
Start putting rips in it.
Even with like the full camo suits and then just put a Beyond Space logo on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be funny.
I think I have something like that actually.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That'll be our project this summer. We'll just start randomly walking up to people and tacking it on their shirts and then run
Word.
away.
I'm down.
Like, spread the word. So I also know, I don't know if you're still into it, but I know at one point you were working and you're always doing musical things, you know, writing your own stuff. You're one of the best freestylers I've ever heard.
Hey.
Yay. But
thanks, dude.
no problem. Are you working on anything new? Is there anything in the works for music, or are you mainly focusing on the fashion and things like that?
I think yeah, well, music is just another big thing, a part of my lifestyle, and I think with, you know, me creating a line and a fashion company or a company per se, I'm really building it with every attribute in my lifestyle. So music is definitely always being made or always being thought about to be made in that case. It's kind of hard right now because I feel like I kind of got a million things to do. But I mean, music, like, I'm always writing, I'm always thinking of new things to put out, and yeah, projects will be released in the near future, hopefully.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
definitely the
I
thing.
have one of your tunes. I think it's called Nameless on my iPod. Anytime I'm
Hey.
cruising, I'll put on Nameless, and I'm like, yeah, this and Lonely Island is the only rap I really
Word.
listen to. But it's good, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Right, no problem. So, you know, I'm just bragging about you because I'm proud of you because you're my friend, and
Hey.
you know, so like I said, we've covered the fashion and we've covered the music. Also, one thing that might not be too known about you is that you're a really great runner. You've had a really successful
Oh,
career.
gosh, the secret came out.
The secret came out.
I'm out the
Ladies, get at him. He's a scrawny runner. So, no, you're a very great runner. For your NCAA Division I athlete on one of the best teams in the country. You've been to regionals twice in outdoor, right?
Well, I was supposed to go the first time, but I kind of got injured. so I
Right,
didn't
but
really-
but you qualified twice,
yeah.
and you right exactly. So, and like I said, you're on one of the best teams in the country.
Ooh.
And so, you know, obviously you've been running for so many years. What has running taught you? Is it applied to your life in any way? Is there anything you've taken away from it that you think will better, or maybe not even better, but just assist you in life later?
I would say running is like my father. You know.
Okay, cool.
I mean, 'cause like it has taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about discipline, perseverance, determination, you know, how to set goals, how to really go and attack your goals. And it just makes me the person who I am, I feel. It's just one of those things that, you know,
Yeah.
it's a tough thing to really like in the beginning because running is such a hard sport. And, you know, you have a hard workout and you feel like you want to quit after. But, like,
Oh, for
the
sure.
next day you're like, all right, well, you know, I can't really go without this thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's got me here. And literally you travel upon, like, what you do. You know, you run fast, you go places. So
Definitely.
it's cool. It's
And I've always
part of the
found that, like, it only takes one good day to make you just be like, oh, all right, this is great again. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I just want to
Like,
keep doing
you know,
it.
You could click back into it quickly.
Yeah.
If you like it that much.
Yeah, but you know, I know you said like running is like your dad. My dad, when I was a kid, he liked to play hide and seek with me. You know, he hid for years, and I just couldn't find him.
Oh man,
Jokes.
dude, when you're on SNL, I better have tickets to every show, dude.
Yeah, no, we'll collaborate. I'll just wear Beyond Space stuff the whole time, and they'll be like, "Sir, you have to be an elf in this skit." I'm like, "Nah, man, Beyond Space
all day, all day.
all day, all day." All right, so X, thank you for joining me for this segment. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. Just hold tight, and we'll see you in a few. All right.
This is WICR.
Frog is certainly taking a beating on this show.